Japan in 2026 is still amazing. The food is beautiful, the trains are fast, the cities feel safe and exciting, but the rules and the costs are changing. If you come with old information, you can waste time at the airport, pay more than you expected, or miss tickets to places you really wanted to see. I do not want that to happen to you. In this video, I will show you the newest changes and give you simple, clear tips so your trip is smooth, smart, and stress-free. 1. Why Japan is changing. Japan has a clear goal. By 2030, the country wants to welcome around 60 million international visitors each year. That is almost double the number from just a few years ago. In 2025, tourism already reached record levels. Trains were full, famous streets were crowded, hotels sold out early. So Japan is doing two things at the same time. It is building more for visitors, like new attractions, theme parks, and redesigned museums. But it is also adding more control to manage overtourism. That means more local taxes, more booking systems, and clearer rules. For you as a traveler, the trends are simple. Everything is becoming more digital. Checks are stricter, costs are slowly rising, and most importantly, planning early is no longer optional, especially in peak season. 2. Money and costs in 2026. Money is one of the biggest changes you will feel in 2026. Japan is still worth every yen, but you need to understand where the extra costs may appear so you are not surprised. First, let's talk about the departure tax, sometimes called the sayonara tax. Japan already charges 1,000 yen per person each time you leave the country. Most travelers never notice it because it is already included in the flight ticket. There have been reports that Japan is considering raising this to around 3,000 yen in the future. If that happens, your ticket price may quietly go up. The key thing to remember is simple. You usually will not pay this at the airport counter. It will likely be built into your ticket total. Now let's move to accommodation taxes. Kyoto is making a big change for stays from March 1st, 2026. The city is introducing a new tiered system, and for very high-end hotels, the tax can go up to 10,000 yen per person per night. Notice the words per person, not per room. If 3 people stay for 3 nights in a luxury hotel, that tax grows very fast. When you book, always check if the tax is included in the listed price or if you must pay it at check-in. Other cities are watching Kyoto closely. Tokyo is discussing a percentage-based hotel tax in future fiscal years, and many areas across Japan are adding small lodging taxes to support tourism infrastructure. Hotel prices themselves are also rising in big cities. Waiting until the last minute rarely makes things cheaper now. It often just removes your best options. My advice is clear. Book early and choose areas slightly outside the center, but with strong train access. That balance saves money without losing convenience. 3. Entry rules and visas. Before you even think about trains and temples, let's talk about getting into Japan smoothly. Visit Japan Web is still one of the smartest tools you can use. It is an official government website that lets you complete immigration and customs information online before you fly. When you arrive, you show a QR code instead of filling out paper forms on the plane. This usually makes the airport process clearer and faster. But please remember this. Visit Japan Web is free, and it is a website, not a paid service or app. Scams do exist. Only use official government links. And here is a simple tip from experience. Take a screenshot of your QR code. Airport Wi-Fi can be slow after a long flight. You may also hear about something called JESTA, sometimes called Japan ESTA. Japan plans to introduce an ESTA-like pre-screening system in the future, around fiscal year 2028. For most travelers in 2026, it is not active yet. If you see a website asking you to apply now, be careful. It may not be official. For travelers who need a visa, there have been discussions about raising visa fees to match other G7 countries. Many nationalities still enjoy visa-free entry, but rules differ. Always check your embassy or the official Japan Ministry of Foreign Affairs website before booking flights. There is also talk of stricter action against tourists who leave unpaid medical bills. The message is simple: pay your medical fees and get proper travel insurance. Japan is also expanding its e-visa system for some countries. If your passport is new or has special features, double-check official entry rules before you travel. 4. Tax-free shopping changes. Now we need to talk about one of the biggest changes for 2026. Tax-free shopping in Japan is changing in a very real way. Since April 2025, the rules have already become stricter. When you buy tax-free items, you must show your passport correctly and have the proper temporary visitor status. Customs officers may also check your items when you leave Japan. This means tax-free shopping is now more closely monitored than before. But the major shift begins on November 1st, 2026. Japan is moving from the old tax-free at the register system to a refund-style system. In simple words, you will no longer pay a lower price at the store. Instead, you will pay the full price, including tax. Then you keep all your receipts carefully. When you leave Japan, you go through a refund process at the airport. You show your passport, your receipts, and sometimes the actual goods. After customs confirms the items are leaving Japan, you receive your refund. Some details are also changing. Purchase limits for certain items may be adjusted. Special sealed packaging for consumables is being removed or simplified. The time limit to take goods out of Japan may become shorter than before. From personal experience, organization is everything. Keep all receipts in one small pouch. Do not wait until the last minute at the airport. Plan to arrive earlier than usual on your departure day because refund steps take extra time. There are also private services that help with refund procedures. If you use one, choose trusted companies and always check official guidance first. 5. Shipping items overseas. Shipping items home from Japan is also changing, and this is where many travelers make mistakes. In the past, some visitors bought goods tax-free and then shipped them overseas by themselves. That option has been removed or limited in many cases. Today, tax-free shipping usually only applies if the shop sends the items directly to your overseas address. You also need to be careful about what you ship. Alcohol is often restricted or taxed in the destination country. Power banks are usually prohibited in air shipping. Fresh food like meat, dairy, and fruit is almost always banned. Before you send anything, check Japan Post, DHL, and your home country's import rules. One small mistake can mean your package never arrives. 6. Transport updates. IC cards, passes, Shinkansen, taxi. Transportation in Japan is still one of the best parts of the trip, but the way you use it is changing. First, travel by smartphone is becoming normal. IC cards like Suica, Passmo, and Ikoka work across many cities for trains, buses, and even convenience stores. You tap in, tap out, and keep moving. Welcome Suica is a simple option for short trips because it has no deposit, but it has a limited validity period. Mobile versions are growing fast, especially for iPhone users. Still, do not depend only on your phone. In rural areas, at older ticket machines, or at small local shops, cash is still important. There is also closer integration between Welcome Suica Mobile and JR East train reservations. This is especially helpful if you land at Narita Airport and need to reserve trains like the Narita Express. Booking in advance can make your first day smoother and less stressful, especially after a long flight. Some reports say that multiple train operators in the Tokyo area are expanding contactless credit and debit card payments across different companies. This sounds convenient, but do not assume it works everywhere. Always have a backup IC card or another payment method. Now let's talk about rail passes. The nationwide JR Pass became much more expensive after the 2023 price increase. For travelers who only plan to visit Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka, it is often not worth it. However, regional passes can still save money if you travel far, such as to Tohoku or Kyushu. JR East is updating some of its pass products around mid-March 2026, ending older versions and introducing new coverage. Before you buy any pass, check the latest official details and calculate your real route. Guessing can cost you more than buying individual tickets. Japan's transport system rewards preparation. A little planning saves both money and stress. When it comes to the Shinkansen, planning matters more than ever. During peak seasons like cherry blossom time or Golden Week, Nozomi seats can sell out quickly. If you show up without a reservation, you may not get the train you want. Booking early gives you control over your schedule. Luggage rules are also stricter. If your suitcase is very large, you may need to reserve a special seat with oversized luggage space. If you do not book properly, you may have to pay an extra fee. To avoid stress, many travelers now use luggage delivery services. Sending your suitcase ahead can make train travel much easier. In Kyoto, the city strongly encourages hands-free travel. On crowded buses, staff may refuse very large suitcases for safety and space reasons. If you are carrying big luggage, choose trains, taxis, coin lockers, or luggage delivery instead. For taxis, Uber Taxi is now widely available across Japan. It usually connects you to regular licensed taxis, not private ride-sharing drivers. At Haneda Airport, there are dedicated pickup areas for app-booked or pre-reserved taxis, which makes meeting your driver simpler. Just remember that not every airport has the same setup, so always check in advance. 7. Flight safety rule: power banks. Before you even land in Japan, there is one small item that can cause big trouble at the airport: your power bank. It must stay in your carry-on bag. You cannot put it inside checked luggage. Most airlines follow a common safety rule of up to 160 watt-hours maximum capacity, but limits can vary. Airlines also want power banks easy to reach in case they overheat during the flight. Do not bury them deep in your bag. Always check your airline's official website, such as JAL or ANA, before you fly. 8. Don't bring these into Japan. Now let's talk about what not to bring into Japan, because this is where many travelers make simple but serious mistakes. Meat products, fresh fruit, and vegetables are often taken away at the airport, even if they look harmless. Counterfeit goods, like fake designer bags, are also illegal. Items made from protected animals, such as crocodile leather, can cause problems under international wildlife rules. Some medicines that are legal in your home country may require special permission in Japan. Large amounts of cash or gold must be declared. Weapons or self-defense items are not allowed. If you are unsure, check the Japan Customs website before packing. 9. Overtourism rules and local behavior. Japan is welcoming, but some famous areas are setting clearer limits. In Kyoto's Gion district, certain small alleys now restrict entry and photography to protect local residents and reduce crowd pressure. These streets are homes, not theme parks. Near Mount Fuji, popular photo spots have added barriers and controls because of traffic jams and trash problems. These changes are not meant to stop tourism. They are meant to protect safety in daily life. There is also more discussion about dual pricing. For example, reports say Himeji Castle plans different ticket prices for city residents and non-residents starting March 2026. Some museums are discussing similar ideas, often to support maintenance and multilingual services. Public drinking rules are also stricter in some areas. In Shibuya, street drinking is banned during certain evening and night hours. You may not get fined, but you will be told to stop. Some parks ban alcohol completely. The message is simple: follow signs. Do not chase performers. Do not block roads for photos. Be a good guest. 10. Peak seasons and must-book culture. Timing can change your whole Japan trip. Some periods are extremely busy. February and March often bring large crowds because of Lunar New Year travel and Japanese school breaks. Cherry blossom season in late March and early April fills parks and trains quickly. Golden Week from late April to early May is one of the busiest domestic travel periods. Obon in mid-August and the autumn leaf season in November, especially in Kyoto, also draw heavy crowds. New Year is another peak time. In 2026, No booking equals no entry is becoming normal. Major theme parks like Disney and Universal Studios Japan, popular museums, themed cafes, observation decks, and digital art spaces like TeamLab often require advance tickets. Walking up without a reservation may not work. Large events can also affect transport and hotel prices. The Tokyo Marathon, Sapporo Snow Festival, and national sumo tournaments can close roads or fill trains. Always check event dates before planning. My advice is simple. Book your must-do experiences first, then build the rest of your trip around them. 11. New attractions and closures. Japan is not only adding rules, it is also adding new experiences. In 2026, several attractions are opening or reopening. Poke Park Kanto is drawing attention from families and anime fans. The Edo Tokyo Museum is expected to reopen after renovation, bringing history back to life in a modern way. Kauai Monsterland is returning with colorful energy. Shuri Castle in Okinawa continues its long-awaited reopening after reconstruction. New shows and themed areas are also appearing across major cities. At the same time, some places in Tokyo have closed or are changing, including certain immersive venues and a few IKEA branches. Cities evolve quickly. Before you travel across town for any attraction, always check the official website for the latest update. 12. Health and safety. Japan is very safe, but you still need to prepare your body and mind. Small problems can become big if you ignore them. If you visit between February and April, spring pollen can be strong. Cedar and cypress trees release a lot of pollen. You may sneeze, have a runny nose, or itchy eyes. You can buy over-the-counter allergy medicine at any pharmacy. Ask the pharmacist for a non-drowsy option so you do not feel sleepy while sightseeing. Flu season has been starting earlier in recent years. In crowded trains or busy attractions, wearing a mask is smart. Wash your hands often. Rest if you feel tired. Do not push your schedule too hard. In winter, roads can be slippery and trains may face delays due to snow. In older buildings, sudden temperature changes between cold hallways and hot baths can cause heat shock. Move slowly and stay warm. Earthquakes are common in Japan, but most are small. Stay calm and follow trusted news like NHK World. If you hike in rural or northern areas, be aware of bears. Make noise while walking, never run, and slowly back away if you see one. Travel insurance is truly worth it. It protects your health and your peace of mind. 13. Planning skills for Japan 2026. Japan in 2026 rewards smart planners, not complicated planners, smart ones. Here are 3 simple rules that change everything. First, stay longer in fewer places. Moving hotels every night looks efficient on paper, but it drains your energy. When you stay 2 or 3 nights in one base, you travel lighter, sleep better, and notice more small details. Japan feels deeper, not rushed. Second, lock in your key nights and key tickets early. Book the hotel in the city that matters most. Reserve the one experience you truly care about. Once those anchors are secure, the rest of the trip becomes easier and calmer. Third, choose experiences over a checklist. 10 rushed spots in one day will blur together. One slow morning in a quiet neighborhood will stay in your memory. Who gets disappointed most? Travelers who demand full flexibility during peak season. Repeat visitors who assume Japan works like it did years ago. People planning only from trending videos. And those who ignore jet lag on day 1. Plan with intention. Japan will reward you. 14. Small but symbolic change. Even small things show change. The famous Suiza penguin is graduating as the brand shifts toward a bigger fintech role. Japan is not only changing rules, Japan is changing how it works. 15. My 2026 Japan 5-minute checklist. Before we end, here is my simple 2026 Japan 5-minute checklist. Screenshot this. First, phone ready. Install your eSIM or buy a SIM. Bring a power bank that follows airline rules. Second, complete Visit Japan web and screenshot your QR code. Third, make a money plan. Carry some small cash and use a card with low foreign fees. Fourth, book the big things early. Secure your Kyoto hotel, reserve Shinkansen seats in peak weeks, and lock top attractions. Fifth, have a shopping plan. Keep all receipts and add extra airport time for the new refund process. Sixth, respect local rules. Do not block streets, follow photo signs, and check drinking laws. Seventh, protect yourself. Get travel insurance and pack basic medicine. Do these 7 things, and Japan 2026 will feel smooth, not stressful. Japan is still one of the best countries in the world to visit. The food, the trains, the small, quiet streets at night, that magic has not changed. But in 2026, planning is your superpower. The travelers who prepare just a little enjoy so much more and stress much less. Tell me in the comments, when are you going and which cities are on your list? Subscribe to this channel so you stay updated if the rules change again.